first cast. And he's probably too small.
Well, it's finally here. Tournament day. Time to see if all that time on the water pays off. Well, my day didn't start like I hoped. Got to the boat ramp, started hooking everything up, and I had a GoPro that wouldn't turn on at all. Still can't get it to turn on. And then my other two recorded in the morning, but after that they would just turn themselves off after 5 minutes, and I was constantly turning them on, so I missed a lot of fish. But I do have the pictures of all the fish that I did catch. Well, let's start off. I started my day down in the intake on my very first cast, throwing a double fluke ridge. Ended up catching a 12-incher. Wasn't big enough, but a way to start the day. So I switched it up to my deep diving crankbait from Livingston lure, the Deep Impact 18. Caught my first keeper, which was 14, and they only got bigger from there. Moved on in the intake, caught two 21s.5, and could have stayed there a little bit longer, but the boat traffic was starting to get heavy. Just people were fishing on top of people, so I figured I'd move ahead and go ahead and move to my second spot. Well, my second spot has been my most productive spot until today. Got out there, and normally I'd get out there about 11 o'clock. Water temperature would be 94, 95 degrees. Well, when I got out to there today, it was 99 degrees, and the bass just were not having it. So I was stubborn, thinking they'll show up. So I stayed out there a little bit longer than I should have. Probably stayed out there until a little after 11:30, and then I decided, that's it, I gotta move. Well, this hump that I was fishing is at the very end of a main lake point, and what I ended up doing was taking that main lake point and just working up it until I can find some fish. And as I worked up it, the water temperature slowly dropped. Well, once I got into that 18 to 15 foot range, the water temperature dropped down to 96 degrees, and I started noticing fish. Starting to see some bass stacked up, some small groups. So I started working around that point, checking both sides, and finally found some decent sized schools. Sat there for the rest of the day for the most part, and as I sat there, more and more bass just started stacking up to where even bait balls would show up, and you could watch the bass just killing them, and you'll have the shad just floating on the top of the water that they missed. Well, at that spot, basically, like I said, I had a 1-2 punch between my deep diving crankbait and my flutter spoon. Those two were working great for me for the rest of the day. I mean, when the deep diver and crankbait wouldn't get hit, throw that fluttering spoon, they would get it. If they weren't hitting the fluttering spoon, go back to the crankbait, they would hit it. But yeah, I'll let you guys watch the video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please hit that like button. Also subscribe. And I hope you guys have a good one. Catch you later.